This video is to replace your broken display. The first thing you need to do is get a number 1 Phillips screwdriver and your new display. We turn the LAN Expert over and we take out all 4 of our screws. 1, not all of them come out as well, so just make sure we loosen every one of them up. We open up the door to the bottom so you can see your USBs. Then we can press that down and pull it out. Carefully pull it out, and we have a battery cable that we want to disconnect from the bottom plastic. Now we don't need the bottom plastic until we put the unit back together. Now we have just the PC boards connected together. If you can see, there's 2 different PC boards. What we want to do is place our thumbs in between the boards around that one connector on the right hand side. Carefully opening it up. Now we have our bottom board and our top board. Our top board is where we're going to be changing the display. We pull the display connector, sliding it out, allowing for the display to come off easily. Next, we need to take our screwdriver again and unscrew all 4 of the display screws. Next, there's a little lip over here that we want to just carefully pull the display chassis out from the top of the plastic. Now we have our display connected to our chassis. We want to remove the display. There's double-sided tape on one side, so we want to remove that, the broken display, and take our new display, placing the flex cable in through the hole and carefully sliding it into position. There's only one way it can go in. We press it firmly so that the display does not come unconnected from the display chassis. So now we're going to place it back into our main board. That's the one with the display connector. Taking off the rubber bumper, we slide the flex cable through the connector and pressing it firmly together. Make sure when you see this that the connector is fully pressed all the way in. Flipping it back over, we want to put our rubber bumper back on the side. There's your main board, putting it back together. Let's put our aux board, our bottom board, back on. Pressing it firmly so all 5 of the connectors are snapped in together. Placing it back into the front main display, making sure you have your button still, is a little bit trickier. Make sure you connect it in both sides, snapping it all the way down. Placing our button again with all of our screws. I'm going to place all 4 screws. Once all the 4 screws are connected together, I'm just going to place one in here. Make sure we still have the button. Carefully pushing those there we go. placing both of the wall connectors into the holes as so. Next we want to place our battery connector into our main boards. We're going to slowly connect the whole unit together. Once you've done that, make sure you have your lanyard placed on the side, and place your 4 screws back in the top. Once you're done with that, you have your working LAN expert.